It's April in Mississippi, which means we can anticipate any day now Governor Tate Reeves will sign a proclamation naming April Confederate Heritage Month. But don't expect to see that announced on his official social media platforms like he does with economic development packages or anti-transgender bills. Where can you find this annual proclamation? Well, last year, Beauvoir, the estate of Jefferson Davis, former president of the Confederacy, had the distinct honor. Beauvoir is owned and operated by the Sons of Confederate Veterans. The year before that, it was shared by the Rankin Rough and Readys, a local chapter of the SCV. We don't know yet who will get the honor this year. What we do know is that for over 3 decades now, Reeves and 4 previous governors, 3 Republicans and 1 Democrat, have issued such a proclamation. So just what is Mississippi recognizing when its leaders celebrate Confederate heritage? The most logical first place to look is the document that started Mississippi's whole severance with the United States, its Declaration of Secession. And you don't really have to go far before you get to this. Our position is thoroughly identified with slavery. Kind of answers the age-old question of states' rights to do what? And just as they left no doubt that secession was rooted in slavery, they made sure to clearly state that slavery was rooted in racism. These products are peculiar to the climate verging on the tropical regions, and by an imperious law of nature, none but the black race can bear exposure to the tropical sun.
It's science.
And there is so much more of this laced in the more than 700 words that make up the Mississippi Declaration of Secession. The point is, you don't have to be Hercule Poirot to figure out the chief cornerstone of Confederate heritage.
We must give the little gray cells time to do their work.
The Confederate States of America lasted from February 1861 to May 1865. That's 4 years and 3 months. That's not a lot of time to develop the cultural features and traditions that typically define heritage. That is, unless slavery is the defining tradition. Or you're basing heritage on the top definition from Merriam-Webster, which in that case it kind of tracks. But if something like the Confederacy can last a mere 4 1/4 years and still be worthy of such elevation, then here at Mississippi Today, we can think of a few things that have lasted even longer than the cause the state has dedicated an entire month to. So for the rest of April, we're going to look at a number of things, some profound, some admittedly ridiculous, that have outlasted the Confederacy. Because we can and should be honest with ourselves about why this is still a thing in Mississippi. So stay tuned.